Seems to me I've got some better volume. Nonetheless, thank you very much for allowing us to hear today. Soul for Life. I've read so many things about Soul for Life because one of my responsibilities within the city of Cape Town is not just only within the board, but I'm also Deputy Portfolio Chief of Social Development. So seniors is one of our functional areas in which we need to look after and to see that seniors is not an isolated community, but is part of our community. I was challenged by one of the ladies earlier on, ma'am, and they're making it much difficult for me. I think Soul for Life makes it much more difficult. In the sense that the first year we gave some towels, the year after that we gave something else. Last year I gave 5 wheelchairs. And now I asked the lady, now what do we have to give this? She said, no, this is we want gowns. so they're making it difficult for me. So I have to go and look. I was thinking of something else. Maybe we should have a Mothers and Fathers Day bash party and they're always home. But now they want gowns and I don't know maybe what for. Is it a build up for Valentine's Day or whatever the case might be. But I must say today we can surely see the demonstration of things that we take for granted and that we throw away and how we can reproduce those kinds of things. And I think I must say thank you very much to the students of UWC. Thank you very much for CPOA that write such nice letters after they've received some good gifts. Thank you for the lecturers, thank you for the community members that will be part of this project. And then I've asked one gentleman also to come here today, which the CPOA sometimes doesn't see them, but they are sometimes in the area. Mr. Ralph Jensen, can you just indicate who you are? That's Mr. Jensen. Now when the seniors sleep and during early hours of the morning, I've got the neighborhood watch that is patrolling this area and basically seeing that our seniors are safe even up till during the day. I think one Saturday they caught a guy here up to 6 o'clock in the morning wanting to steal the cable and then they apprehended the guy. And that's out here the work that these guys are doing and we must just recognize that. I must say I also think what is important to say, I've also asked the Department of Social Development within the City of Cape Town for 2 workers, what we call expanded public works workers, to work within their old age home for a period of 1 year. So we are still waiting for that approval and then we will also put them here. I must also say that my daughter who did the community service project, she got an A in an exam for working in the CPOA and understanding inventory control and working with seniors. So we also welcome what the CPO is doing for our communities and we salute you for that. So thank you very much for everybody that came up today.
Thank you, Mr. Moses. We'll be having Llewellen, Soul for Africa.
Life.
Soul for Life.
Llewellen!
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Everybody okay up there? Alright. Well, it's good to be with you guys on this, I think, momentous occasion, like we call it. I want to first and foremost say a big thank you to everybody that's been involved in this project. That I was only the facilitator, and it's been such an honor, to come, and be part of this project. If I didn't mention names, let me first begin by saying a big thank you to Mr. Hubert Paulson for allowing this project in the first place. I believe that in authority, of course, and then of course the students from UWC, the project management team, for just being there, and this project has been very, very exciting for me. Although challenging at times, it taught me a lot about myself, my own abilities, and I'm looking forward to quite a number of similar events in the future. And then of course I could never do this without the home gardeners themselves, both the residents and the guys from the community. I mean, with all the knowledge and with all the skills that I have, if I'm here every week and nobody rocks up, then it's a useless exercise. Do you agree with me on that one? Yes. But I want to say a big thank you. Must end you as well in your team here. Every week the smiles that I get, the warm welcome, I feel loved every week I leave here. Okay. There's one person in particular that's not here today, and in her absence I want to thank her, and that is Miss Lowe. Every week she makes sure that my tea is on time when I come here. Big thank you to her as well. And of course my wife and my daughters that's also here, for just allowing me to do this. To me this community work is more than just a job. It's a calling, and Soul for Life is really doing it out there and working in communities, trying to help people to sustain themselves. I have adopted the notion where they say you give a man a fish and he'll eat for today. But if you teach that same man how to fish, he can eat for a lifetime. And I have a ball of a time. I enjoy teaching people how to fish. It gives me great joy being at home at night, knowing that somewhere in the community, there's a man, in a shack somewhere, in a tent or in a hut somewhere, or, in extreme poverty somewhere, that I've taught, home gardening, and that man is able to sustain his family or, make a meal for the evening. That really warms my heart. So in closing, a big thank you to everybody that has made this project possible. I'm just a small part of this big thing that's going on. So we'll see each other on Wednesday, hope God will. God bless you.
We have Marelyn from UWC.
Hello.
Hey guys, my name is Marelyn Mason. You all would have seen me at some point walk in and out, run in and out of here just before class, trying to make it for training. I really want to just say a few thank yous, and then I'm going to sing 1 or 2 songs with my band, and we've got lots of treats that are coming out, cakes that have been donated to us, and cakes that we've managed to have a bit of fun sponsored to make this afternoon just a little bit more of a party event for all of you that have managed to come. I want to thank Llewellen and Uliswa for letting us come here. This is a home and this is your home, so thank you to all of the residents for letting us come here and do our garden initiative. I'd like to thank Hubert from CPOA and all the other management from CPOA that's given us their backing to let this garden grow, as well as the support to sustain it and water it. I want to thank Llewellen. Llewellen, you have been here endlessly every single week for training and carrying heavy things, getting your hands dirty, getting the community members involved. Thank you so much. I want to thank the community, the training team that has come. You guys have really made it possible, as well as the residents that are part of the gardening team. Without our training members here every Wednesday, it would not have been possible.
Yes.
Lastly, I would like to thank my team from UWC. We have had lots of fights to get this project up and running. It has been very, very stressful. We haven't slept much. We've argued and we fought for what we wanted. This was the project we wanted, and we got it okayed. I want to thank my lecturer, Liesel. Thank you so much for coming to see what we've actually gotten up to. But as for my team, as for the ups and downs, don't worry, this is one project. We carry on and we get to know each other. So thank you all for coming. I'd like to bring on some of the musicians. We're going to just do 1 or 2 songs for you. The music will carry on and then the food will come through. We'll just take a minute. Thank you so much everyone for being here.